5.1 fourth one. Write the following. Write the following as decimal fractions. Copy this question. Write the following as decimal fractions. 0.5, B is 0.27, then 21.3. Write the following as decimal fractions. Write the following as decimal fractions. Wait. Write the following as decimal fractions. So let us start. First it is 0.5. After decimal there is one digit. After decimal there is one digit. So this I can write 5 upon 10, because after decimal there is one digit. After decimal there is one digit. So this I can write, I can remove the decimal, and this I can write 5 upon 10. 0.27. After decimal there are two digits. After decimal, wait. After decimal, no problem. After decimal, yes. 27 upon 100. How 10? 0.27. After decimal there are two digits. After decimal there are two digits. So this I can write. Yes. 27 upon 100. If there are two digits after decimal, we divide by 100. Then 1.3. After decimal there is one digit. I can remove the decimal. That will be 13 upon 10, because after decimal there is one digit. 40. Because after decimal, after this decimal there are how many digits? 1, 2. So after decimal there are two digits. I want 20 in the denominator. After 1 minute. 1.3. After decimal there is one digit. So I can remove the decimal. When I will remove, which one? Because after decimal there are two digits. After decimal there are two digits. So this decimal I can remove. That will be 27 upon 100. I want, if there are two digits after decimal, in denominator I want two zeros. Two digit I want 20. One digit I want 10. One digit I want 10. You just remove the decimal. 42.81. That is what you have removed the decimal, no? When we divide by 10, yes, we remove the decimal, it becomes 13 upon 10. Now 42.81. Yes. But where? Yesterday my phone memory was full, so that recording has not taken place yesterday. Today, and now it is clear, right? 42.81. 42.81. Wait, 42.81. After decimal there are two digits. So this I can write 4281 divide by 100. 42.81 after decimal there are 2 digits, so that I can write 4281 divided by 100. Then next is 3.06 after decimal there are 2 digits, so this I can write, I can remove the decimal, this becomes 306 upon 100. After decimal how many digits are there, that much number of zeros I want in the denominator. 3.06 after decimal there are how many digits? 2 digits, 1, 2. So I can remove the decimal, this becomes 306 upon 100. Yes. हाँ हाँ see here, after decimal there are how many zeros, after decimal there are how many digits, when we remove the decimal or point, that much number of zeros I want in the denominator. How many digits are there after decimal? Now after decimal 1 digit, so I want 1 zero in the denominator, so divide by 10. After decimal there are 2 digits, so I want 2 zero in the denominator. After decimal 1 digit, so I want 1 zero in the denominator. After decimal 2 digits, I want 2 zero in the denominator. After decimal 2 digits, I want 2 zero in the denominator. So that way, yes. Yes. That is what I am telling. After decimal, there are how many digits? If there is one digit, I will divide by 10. 2 digit, I will divide by 100. 3 digit, I will divide by 1000. Yes. Yes. So now, let us start next one. Let us start fifth one. Write the expanded form. Write the yes. One minute. Expand the following. Now fifth one. Expand the following. Now fifth. Expand the following. Expand the following. 1 minute. Expand the following. Wait. Expand. Still. Expand the following. 1 minute. Wait. Let me do the permanent solution. Right. Expand the following. Yes, right. Expand the following. Expand the following. First it is. Wait. Let me speak. 136.7. Now nobody will write. See here. Nobody will write. Now before decimal, this we read as 136. So this is the position of 6 is ones. Position of 3 is position of 3 is hundreds. Position of 6 is ones, position of 3 is tens, and position of 1 is 100, correct? And after decimal it is tenths. After decimal it is tenths. So this how we write in the expanded form. So what is position of 100? So this I can write 1 into 100 plus what is position of 3? Tens. So 3 into 10 plus 6 is 1, so 6 into 1, then plus, what is position of, now this 7 is after decimal. So after decimal, the first digit will be tenths. The first digit will be tenth, because after decimal, if there is one digit, that means it is tenth position. Yes, right. Yes. Yes. After decimal, it will be tenth position, because after decimal there is one digit. See here. After decimal, if after decimal there is one digit, we divide by 10 or not? Yes or no? Suppose it is 1.3. It is 1.3. After decimal there is one digit. So we write 13 upon 10. We write 13 upon 10. That is why after decimal, the first digit we write as tenths. The first digit tenths. So now this 7 I will multiply. Whenever it is tenths, we write 1 upon 10. Whenever it is tenths, whenever it is, wait, it is clear, right? Clear. Now 136.7, wait, see here, because after decimal there is one digit, we divide by 10 or not? After decimal there is one digit, we divide by 10, that means position of 7 is tenths. The position of 7 is tenths. So 1 into 100 will be 100, plus 3 into 10, 30, plus 6 into 1, 6, plus 7 upon 10. Write this. Right. 7 upon 10. 7 into, my dear, see here. See, we want to write expanded form. So before decimal, how you will read this number? You will read this number as 136. 136.7. So 136, position of 1 is 100. Position of 1 is, so this is ones, tens, 100, and after decimal, the first digit will be tenths. The second digit will be hundreds. The third digit will be thousands. Because after decimal it is first digit, no? After decimal it is first digit. Yes, wait. Yes, after decimal it is first digit. After decimal the first digit position is tenths. Because after decimal there is one digit, I will divide by 10. There are two digits, we divide by 100. So after decimal there is one digit, so position of 7 is tenths. Tenths, it is not tens. It is tenths, means you have to multiply by 1 upon 10. So 7 into 1 upon 10. 7 by 10. No. Tenths means it will be 1 upon 10. Wait. Tenths means it is 1 upon 10. Remember, tens means it is 10. But it is tenths means it is 1 upon 10. Right. So 7 into 1 is 7. This two you have to multiply. 7 into 1, 7 upon 10. Numerator and numerator you have to multiply. Wait. I will multiply by 1 upon 100. I will multiply by 1 upon 100, that digit. Are you getting? One digit means, yes, both the number, yes. First digit I will multiply by 1 upon 10, second digit I will multiply by 1 upon 100, third digit I will multiply by 1 upon 1000. Yes. Right. Now next question is 29.54. 29.54. Wait, 29.54. So wait. This is 2. Position of 2 is tens. So 2 into 10 plus position of 9 is 1. 9 into 1. Now after decimal, 5 is at first position. So this 5 position will be tens. 4 position will be hundreds. So this will be 5 into 1 upon 10 plus 4 into 1 upon 100. Now this I can simplify. 2 into 10 is 20 plus 9 into 1 9 plus 5, because after decimal, what is position of 5? Position of 5 is tens. Position of 4 is hundreds. Several times I have told you, after decimal, if there is one digit, we divide by 10. If there are two digits, we divide by 100. So 5 upon 10 plus 4 into 1 upon 100 will be 4 upon 100. Yes. If there are 3 digits, I will multiply third digit by 1 upon 1000. Wait, 5 into 1 upon 10. Please mute the microphone, everybody. Mute the microphone. I am explaining, you listen first. Because here, that is what I am telling. Don't get confused. How we read this? This we read as 29. Point, we don't read 54. 29 point, we read this as 54. We don't read 54. So after decimal, the first digit position is tens. The second digit position is hundreds after decimal. Before decimal, the first position is ones, second position is tens. Now next is 398.142. Third one, do the C part. 398.142. Yes, 398.142. Do that part. C. Wait. 398.142. Wait. Let me explain. 398.1. Wait. See, 398.142. Now see here. Before, how we read this? This we read as 398.142. This we read as this we read as 398.142. So position of 3 before decimal, position of 3 is 100. So with that 3 into 100. Position of 9 is 10. So 9 into 10. Position of 8 is 1s. So 8 into 1. Now plus, now after decimal, this 1 is at 10th place. 4 is at 100th place. 2 is at 1000th place. So 1 is at 10th place. So we write 1 into 1 upon 10. 1 into 1 upon 10. Now position of 4 is 100th place. So 4 into 1 upon 100. Position of 2 is 1000th place. So 2 into 1 upon 1000. So this we read as 3 into 100, 300 plus 90 plus 8 plus 1 into 1, 1 upon 10 plus 4 into 1, 4 upon 100 plus 2 into 1, 2 upon 1000. 2 upon 1000. This is the answer. Alright. See, after decimal, the position of first digit is tens. The second digit is 100. The third digit is 1000. After decimal I am talking. After decimal, the position of yes, you see, if you know, you can write directly, no problem. Yes, so you can write directly, no problem. Now fourth one, D. See after decimal, see here, after decimal, the first digit position is tenths, the second digit position is hundredths, the third digit position is thousands. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. D 1.008. Wait, 1.008. Wait. Now, wait. Position of, see here, before decimal, this is one digit. So this is one's position. So we write 1 into 1 plus, now after decimal, the position of 0 is tenths. So we write 0 into 1 upon 10 plus 0 into 1 upon 100 plus 8 into 1, 8 into 1 which part? 1 upon 1000. Which part? Yes. Position of 1 is ones. So 1 into 1, 1 plus, see here, 1 into 1, 0 into 1 upon 0 will be 0 upon 10, 0 upon 10 plus 0 into 1 upon 100 will be 0 upon 100 plus 8 upon 1000. My dear, 0 into 1 will be 0, no? 0 multiplied by any number 0. 0 multiplied by any number is 0. So now further I can write this as 1. Now 0 divided by 10 will be 0. 0 divided by 10 will be 0. 0 divided by 100 will be 0. And this is 8 upon 1000. 8 upon 1000. So finally this we write as 1 plus 0 I will not write, 1 plus 8 upon 1000. 1 plus 8 upon 1000. This is the answer. 0 plus 0 will be 0 only. So answer is 1 plus 8 upon 1000. Because 0 plus 0, no? 0 divided by 10 will be 0. 0 divided by 100 will be 0. So 0 plus 0 will be 0. So 1 plus 0 will be 1 plus 8 upon 1000. Yes. Yes, ask. Yes. Where is 10 crore in this? Where is 10 crore? After decimal, wait, after decimal, the first digit position is tenths, second digit position is hundredths, third digit position is thousands. So after decimal, the first digit we multiplied by 1 upon 10, second digit we multiplied by 1 upon 100, third digit we multiplied by 1 upon 1000. That's all. Now sixth, write the short form of the following. Now we are given the expanded form. From expanded form we have to write the short form. From expanded form we have to write the short form. Yes. From expanded form, in sixth we have to write the short form. Means in the decimal form we have to write. Wait, no, we'll see, no. Sixth, write the short form. We'll see. Write the short form. Write the short form. Short form means decimal form. First it is A 700 plus 20 plus 5 plus 3 upon 10 plus 9 upon 1000. It is not wrong, it is absolute. Wait, no, my dear. Let me explain. No, I am not explaining. You are not allowing me to explain. Yes. So, yes, there is no nothing wrong in the question. The question is perfectly correct. Yes, you give some time to explain. No, we are not the magician. We are mathematician. Remember. So 300, 700 plus 20 plus 5 into 3 upon 10 plus 9 upon 1000. Now what we can do, see here. How we write? We go in the reverse way. 700 means 7 into 100 plus 20 means 2 into 10 plus 5 means 5 into 1 plus 3 upon 10 means it is 3 into 1 upon 10. Now after 10 it is 1000, but after 10 we want 100. After 10 we want 100. That 100 is not, yes. So 0 multiplied by 1 upon 100. That 100 we write in between 10 and 1000. That is 0 multiplied by 1 upon 100 plus 9 into 1 upon 1000. Because between 10 and 1000 we want 100. So how you will bring 100? 100 you can write 0 into 1 upon 100. 0 into 1, 0. 0 upon 100 will be 0. So this entire number becomes 0. Yes. So now it is 7. Yes. Yes, ask. Yes, no problem. You can write directly. Now I will write. What is position of 7? Position of 7 is 100. So I will write 7. Then position of 2 is tens. So I will write 2. Position of 2 is tens. Position of 5 is 1. So I will write 725. This is 725. Then now it is into 1 upon 10 means it is 10th position. So I will write decimal. I will write point. What is position of 3? 10th position. So first position will be 3. Now second position is hundreds. But what is that digit? 0. So I will write 0. Hundredths position, the digit is multiplied by 0. Then 1000 it is 9. So it is 309. 7. What is position of 700? We write 7. Then position of 2 is tens, 2. Position of 5 is 1, so 725. Now after this 5, it is multiplied by 1 upon 10. 1 upon 10 means it is 10th position. It is first digit after decimal. So we write decimal. Then first digit will be 3. It is multiplied by 1 upon 100. 100 position, second digit will be 0. And now third digit, it is multiplied 1 upon 1000, third digit will be 9. So 725.309 is the answer. B 100 plus 8 plus 3 upon 100. 100 plus 8 plus 3 upon 100. Yes. 100 plus 8 plus 3 upon 100. Simplify. Yes, simplify. Now this 100 so this is 1 into 100. After this there is no, so 0 multiplied by 10 plus 1 multiplied by 8 1 multiplied by 8. Now after this, because wait, 8 multiplied by 1, correct, yes, 8 multiplied by 1, because it is 108, no, 108. What is position of 1? Position of 1 is 100. Position of 0 is tens. Position of 8 is ones. 100 plus 8, 108, no? 100 plus 8 is 108. Now after 8, yes, after 8, it is directly 1 upon 100. So I want 1 upon 10. After 8, I want 1 upon 10, then 1 upon 100. So 1 upon 10 is not there. So this I will write 0 into 1 upon 10 plus 3 into 1 upon 100. 3 upon 100 I will write 3 into 1 upon 100. So position of 1 is 100, 1. Then position of tens is 0. Then 1 is 1 into 8, 8. Then it is multiplied by 1 upon 10. That means this is 10th position. So 10th position means we write decimal. Then first digit will be 0. Then 3 is multiplied by 1 upon 100. 100th position digit is 3. So it is 108.03. Yes. So answer is 108.03. Wait, no. After 8, it is 3 upon 100. After 8, you are directly given 100th position. But before 100th position, we want 10th position. So 10th position, it is not given. So that I will 10th position, I will multiply it by 0. I will take the digit as at 10th position as 0. I will take the digit at 10th position as 0. Underline. Then 398. 5 upon 10. It is clear, right? 5 upon. Now C part. Yes, mute the microphone. Yes. So now 5 upon 10. 5 upon 10. 5 upon 10 plus. Yes, you right. Mute the microphone. C is 5 upon 10. C 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100. 6 upon 100. Wait. Plus 4 upon 1000. 4 upon 1000. Nobody will write anything. First pay attention. It is given 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100. No. Wait. Now see here. Now we are given 10th position. We are given 100th position. We are given 1000th position. So before decimal there is no digit. There is no whole number. Before decimal there is no digit. Before decimal there is no digit, so I will write 0. Before decimal there is no digit. Before decimal there is no digit, so I will write that digit as 0. Then 10th position, the digit is 5. We write 5. The 100th position digit is 6. Write 6. The 1000th position digit is 4. So we write 5. So the answer is 0.564. The answer is 0.564. Because that is what I am telling. We are given 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position. 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position. Only we are given. Nothing else is given. That means before decimal there is no number. So I will take my digit as 0. Before decimal I will write 0. And after decimal the 10th position digit is 5. 100th position digit is 6. And 1000th position digit is 4. So we write 564 after decimal. D 60. D 60 plus. D 60 plus. Wait. That is 60 plus 6 upon 100. 60. Yes. It was 108.03. Now D 60 plus 6 upon 100. 60 plus 6 upon 100. Now this is 60. So 60, I can write 60 directly. Then after 60, directly we are C1, you did not understand. Wait, let me explain. We are given 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100 plus 4 upon 1000. We are given 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position. So 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position, they are after decimal. They are after decimal. Now before this there is no number. That means before decimal there is no digit. So I will, before decimal I will take my digit as 0. And then we write 0 point. Then it is 10th position. So digit is 5. I will write 5. 100th position, digit is 6. I will write 6. 1000th position, digit is 4. I will write 4. So 0.564. Now the next same thing, 60 plus. Now we are not given 10th position. We are not given 10th position. So I will write 0 into 1 upon 10. 10th position is not given. So I will write 0 into 1 upon 10. Now 100 is already given. So 6 into 1 upon 100. So this is my 60. Wait. 60. See here. Wait. 60. Wait. 60. After 60. Board is very much clear. Don't shout. After 60. No. You can directly write 60 plus. Now after 60, directly we. Yes. You can write. No problem. After 60. After 60. Right. Now it is very much clear, right? 60. You see the setting of your phone. 60 plus. See, after 60, directly we are given 100th position. So 10th position is not given the digit. So that I will take digit as 0. So 0 into 1 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100, I can write 6 into 1 upon 100. So after 60, the 10th position. So 10th position, before 10th position we write decimal point. The 10th position, the digit is 0. I will write 0. The 100th position digit is 6. I will write 6. So 60.06. No, 60.06 is the answer. Yes. Yes. Very good. Yes. No problem. Yes. You are fully correct. You can write 60 as 6 into 10. No problem. Now let us write E part. Yes. Now E. Yes. E. 8 plus 8 upon 10. 8 plus 8 upon 10 plus 8 upon 100. 8 upon 100 plus 8 upon 1000. You have to stick with the rules of maths, nothing else. Now 8 I can write 8 into 1, no problem. Now 8 upon 10 I can write 8 into 1 upon 10. 8 upon 100 I can write 8 into 1 upon 100. Plus 8 upon 1000 I can write 8 into 1 upon 1000. 8 I can write 8 into 1. What is 8? 8 ones 8 ones is 8. 8 ones is 8. So I can write 8 as 8 upon 8 into 1. Now let us explain. 8 into 1 is 8. So this is at 1's position. So we write 8. Yes, 8. Then now after this 8, this is 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position, 10th position, 100th position, 1000th position, that we write after decimal. So 10th position, before 10th position, I will put one dot decimal. Then 10th position, it is 8, we write first digit 8. Then 100th position, it is 8, we write 8. Then 1000 position, it is 8, we write 8. So answer is 8.888. Answer is 8.888. Yes, here it is, right. My dear, it is 8 into 1, we write 8. Now next is 10th position. Before 10th position, we write decimal. Then first digit is 8. It is 100th position, means second digit will be 8. 1000th position means third digit will be 8. So 8.888. 8.888. Now let us write 7th. Write the following in the place value chart. Write the following in the place value chart. Write the following in the place value chart. 7th. Write the following. Write the following in place value chart. Write the following in place value chart. Write the following in place value chart. First it is 0.89. 0.89. 0.89. Let's complete this fast. 0.89. 0.89. Yes. So now we make this table. Place value chart we make the place value chart. You have to draw the place value chart. You have to draw the place value chart. You have to draw the place value chart. You have to make 3 rows. You have to make 3 rows. Make this place value chart. Wait no, my dear. Make the place value chart. Make the place value chart. Now, in the center of this we write. In the center of this we write. We draw one vertical line and we write there decimal. We write in the center as decimal. We write in the center as decimal point. Decimal point. We write the center decimal point. We write one dot. Yes. In the center we write decimal point. Then from this decimal point, when you move to left, the first digit will be ones. From left side, the second digit will be tens. The third digit will be hundreds. I am talking about left side, hundreds. Fourth digit will be thousands. From decimal, when you move to left, the first digit will be ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. Similarly, from decimal, what is the position of ones? Yes, you can write in the margin, no problem. Now, wait, you can write in the margin. Yes, thousands. Now, from decimal, when we move to right, the first digit will be tenths. It will be tenths. Second, it will be hundreds. Second, it will be hundreds. Hundreds. Third, it will be thousands. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Ones, tens, hundred, thousands. Similarly, on this side, tenths, hundreds, thousands. We add THS. Yes, we add THS. Now see. Now position of 1 is 1. Then for tens we multiplied by tens. For 100 position we multiplied by 100. For 1000 position we multiplied by 1000. Wait. It is clear, right? But it is very much. Wait. It is very much clear, right? Yes. Now tens. Yes. Now tens. Wait. Tens we multiplied by 1 upon 10. For hundreds we multiplied by 1 upon 100. For 100 thousands position we multiplied by 1 upon 1000. Now let us write the digit. Now this is decimal 0.89. Now before decimal there is digit 0. So before decimal at ones place I will write 0. After decimal it is the first digit is 8. So at tens points I will write 8. Then second digit is 9. I will write 9. And this is the place value chart. So this is my in the same chart. In the chart you have to write the numbers. It is very much clear. Yes, this is my chart, place value chart. Now see, now see here what we will do now. What we will do, we will write. Wait. See, we will write all the problem in this only. Let me write B. So this question, what you can write? See this side you can write A 0.89. This side you write A 0.89, and this is the answer. Now I will use the same place chart. Right. Now I will use the same. I will again not draw the another chart. In the same place chart I will write the other problem also. In the same place chart I will write the other problem. Yes, do not present anything. In the same place chart I will write all this. Yes. Same place. Same place. Same chart. I will write all the problem, because every time we have to draw the chart, that will be little bit complicated. So I will write all the problem in this only. Now I will write all the problem. Total how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, all the problem. Now this is my second. this is my third, and this is my fourth. Wait, fourth and fifth. Now B is 186 point. B is 186.234. 186.234. Wait, C is 40.509. Okay. Then D is 0.051. 0.051. Then E is 117.24. 117.24. Now I will write all the problem in the same place chart. Now yes, same place chart. Let me do all the problem. No, every time why I should draw the chart and explain in the same place chart. Yes. Yes, my dear. In the same, now it is clear, right? In the same place chart, I will write all the answer. Now B, it is 186.234. B is 186. So after decimal, see, this is my decimal. We write a decimal. Then before decimal, I have 6 at 1's position, 8 is at 10's position, and 1 is at 100th position. So 186 point. After decimal, it is the first digit is 2, 10th position, 100 position 3, 1000 position 4. We write 4. Yes. Now next C, 40.509. So 40.509. Before decimal, the digit is 0 at 1's, at 10's it is 4, so 40. After decimal, the first digit is 5, 100 position 0, third it is 9, 509. Write the others. Zero point 0.051. So we write point, decimal point. Wait. 0 before decimal, after decimal again it is 0, then 5, then 1. Then decimal, it is 117. Before decimal we have 7. Then at 10th place it is 1. At 100th place it is 1. So 117 point. After decimal 2. Then 100 position 4. So 107.24. Yes. Yes. If there is 4 digit, you will write 10. Yes, right. Yes, right. Yes, right. Right, 8th question. Yes. So before decimal point we have ones, tens, hundred, thousands. After decimal point, the first digit will be at 10th position, second digit will be at 100th position, third digit will be at 1000th position. So that you remember. Yes, it will be there. If it is there, you write 10,000th position. Is it clear? Yes. Complete fast. Should I erase this part? Now let us solve. Let us solve 8th one. Let us solve 8th one. Yes. B I will leave. Now eighth one. Now let us start eighth one. Let us start eighth one. Write the place of the eight. Write the place of the underlined digits. Write the place. Write the place of write the place of the underlying digits. Write the place of the underlying digits. So, wait. So the digit is underlined. You have to write down the place. It is at place means position. This you remember. Place means position. It is at which position? That position you have to write. You have to write down the position. Yes, finish this B, C, D. Yes. B, C, D is over. Yes. So now write the place of the underlined digit. Place means you have to write down the position. It is at which position? So that position you have to underline. The digit is given, underlined digit is given, you have to write down the position of that. It is not as the place value. It is as the place. First, A 147.29 and the underlined digit is 7. The underlined digit is 7. Yes, so what is 7? Tell me. What is the answer? Yes. Answer is ones. Answer is ones. Because before decimal, the first position is ones. So answer is ones. B. Once you write 32.02. My dear, just now we have seen the place value chart. Before decimal, the first digit is position is at ones. So 7 is at which place? Ones place. 32.02 and the underline is 2. Yes. Underline is 2. Hundreds. Yes. After decimal the first digit is tens, second digit is highest. So we write hundreds. Then C 7.835 and the digit underline is 8. So we write tenths. Answer is tenths, not tens. Answer is tenths. Answer is tenths, not tens. 15.386. D is 15.386. 15.386 and the digit underline is 6. So that is thousands. Tens after decimal, the first digit is tens, second is hundred, third is thousands. So answer is thousands. Answer is thousands. Answer. My dear, after decimal, the first digit is tens, second digit is hundreds, third digit is 1000. See the place value chart. Just now we have seen the place value chart. Then E 95.004. 95.004. And which digit is underlined? 0. This 0. So this is tenths. Yes, answer is tenths. You have to write down the place. Place means position. So answer is tenths. See, in the examination, if you write tenths, I will cancel and give 0 mark. So it is tenths, not tenths. We write tens, hundreds, thousands before decimal. After decimal, we write tenths, hundreds, thousands. Is it clear? Tenths. Yes. Now let us write 9. Write the place value. Wait. Write the place value of the under. Now we have to write down the place value. Now we have to write down the place. So place means you have to write down the position. Wait. Let me give other right now. 9. See, place means you have to write down the position. Place means you have to write down the position. And place value means you have to multiply that digit by the position. You have to multiply the digit by the position for place value. Write the place value. Write the place value. Yes. Write the place value of underlined digit. Write the place value of the underlined digits. Yes, what happened? Write the place value of the underlined digits. This D and E is over. Yes, D and E are over. Yes. Write the place value of the underlined digits. Yes. You are going slow only. I am erasing slow only. So everything we are doing just like the tortoise. We are not running like a hare. We are running like a tortoise. Now ninth. Yes. Ninth A is 3.871. 3.871. The underlined digit is 8. The underlined digit is 8. So now what is position of 8? Yes. What is position of 8? Tell me. Position of 8 is tens. So this digit 8 we multiplied by 1 upon 10. And that is nothing but 8 upon 10. The answer is 8 upon 10. Yes. What happened? See here, after decimal the first digit is 8. The position of 8 is tens. Whenever it is tens, you have to multiply that digit by 1 upon 10. So 8 I will multiply by 8 upon 8 into 1 upon 10 is no. Yes, because here in previous problem it was asked find the place. Now in this it is asked find the place value. Remember, in this it is asked find the place value, not place. Place means position. Place value means you have to multiply that digit by the position. It is 8 at tens position. So answer is 8 upon 10. Answer is 8 upon 10. B 6.4. B 6.4. Wait. The underlined digit is 6. Yes. So tell me what is the answer? What is the answer? Before decimal it is ones. So 6 into 1. The answer is 6. The answer is 6. The answer is 8 by 10. The answer is 6. Now see 35.876. 35.876. See 35 point, place value means you have to multiply that digit by the position value. 35.876, in this underlined digit is 7. Underlined digit is 7. Underlined digit is 7. So what is position of 7? After decimal the first digit is 10th, second position is 7. Yes, so this 7. So if it is at 100 position, I will multiply by 1 upon 100. So 7 into 1 upon 100, that is 7 upon 100. This is the answer. Answer is 7 upon 100. Answer is 7 upon 100. D 16. Right. 16.04. Now it is very much clear, right? 16.04. 16.04. 16.04. The underlined digit is 0. The underlined digit is 0. Yes. So what is the position of 0? Tell me. At 10th place. So what you will write? 0 into 1 upon 10. Which I will write 0 upon 10. 0 upon 10. The answer is 0 upon 10. 0 upon 10 is same as 0. Are you getting? 0 upon 10 is same as 0. 0 upon 10 is same, because after decimal the first digit is tenths. So 0 digit I will multiply by 1 upon 10. 0 into 1 upon 10 is 0 into 1, 0 upon 10. 0 upon 10 is same as 0. Just see the answer behind what is given. It is given 0 or 0 upon 10. Just see the answer behind. Just check the answer behind. It is given 0 or 0 upon 10. E 0.007. 0.007. 0.007. Yes. Yes. So now 0.007. You have to write the answer. 0.007. Yes. What is position of 7 at 1000? So 7 into 1 upon 1000, which I can write 7 upon 1000, and this is the answer. 7 upon 1000. This is the answer. Position of 7 is at thousands. So the answer is 7 upon 1000. 7 upon 1000. Now before that we start 5.2, we have to write down few definitions. Like and unlike decimals. We have to write down like and unlike decimals. 5.2 we have to start. Yes, 5.2 we have to start. But before 5.2 you have to write down the definition of like and unlike decimals. You have to understand what is like decimal, what is like decimal and what is unlike decimal. That we have to understand. No, I am there. Yes. Now finish this so that I can start. Yes, right. Now let us start. Before we start 5.2, we have to see the definition of like decimals and unlike decimals. Like decimals and unlike decimals. Like decimals and unlike decimals. So write down this definition. Write this definition. Write down this definition of like decimals. Wait. Like decimals, it is very much clear, right? Like decimals. Let it be. Now write down this. Write down like decimals. Definition of like decimals. Now first we'll see the definition of like decimals. So write down decimals which have same number of digits, after point, or you can say dot, after point, are called like decimals. So decimals which have same number of digits. This is important. So after point there should be same number of digits. Like decimal means, yes, it is very much clear, right? Decimals which have same number of digits after point are called like decimals. After point the number of digits should be same. After point the number of digits should be same. After point the number of digits should be same. After point we are talking. We can take the example of 7.68, then 15.05, then 325.89. There are three decimals. Wait. We are giving the example. We are given three decimals: 7.68, 15.05, 325.89. I am saying that the decimals are like decimals only when after point the number of digits should be same. You have to count the digit after the point. Now let us see in this after point there are two digits. After point there are two digits. After point there are two digits. We are talking about after point. This is important. After point, same number of digits after point. After point there are two digits. After point there are two digits. After point there are two digits. So they are like decimals. We are talking about after point, not before point. Before point it can be any number of digits. But for like decimal, after point they should have same number of digits. After point they should have same number of digits. Here before point there is one digit. Before point there are two digits. Before point there are three digits. But for like decimals we see after point. After point two digit. After point two digit. After point two digits. So they are like decimals. These three are like decimals. These three are like decimals. Similarly, we can see the definition of unlike decimals. Again, I am telling you, we see, yes, yes. 7.68, 7.68. Yes, right. This is the definition. So you have to count. You have to count the number. You have to count the number of digits after point. If after point the number of digits are same, they are like decimal. After point, if after point the number of digits are same. 1 minute, 1 minute. After point, the number of digits are same. They are called like decimal. Yes. After point. Now. Wait, no. My dear, let it be, no. After point. Now let us see unlike decimals. Unlike decimals definition we are seeing. See, again I am telling you have to count the number of digit after point. Now it is clear, right? If after point the number of digits are same, the number of digits. So unlike decimals, we write decimals which have different number of digits, which have different number of digits, means not same, different number of digits, different number of digits. After point are called different number of digits after point are called unlike decimals. Are called unlike decimals. So they have different number of right. They have different number of digits. Different number of digits after point. Wait. We write the number of digits. The number of digits are not same. The number of digits after decimals, after point, the number of digits after point are not same. The number of digits after point are not same. We can take the example. 0.8. We can take the example 1.56. We can take the example 23.754. They are unlike decimals, yes or no? Because after point there is one digit. After point there are two digits. Yes. Unlike decimal, after point you count the number of digits. Yes, it is very much clear, right? After point you count the number of digits. After point there is one digit. After point there are two digits. After point there are three digits. So now they are after. See, it is very much clear. It is very much clear. Are unlike decimals, because see, after point the number of digits should be same. After point there is one digit. After point there are two digits. After point there are three digits. So number of digits. Yes. See, we are talking about number of digits. We are not talking about same digit. So if after decimal there should be same number of digits. The digit need not be same. There should be same number of digits. We are talking, yes, we are talking about, yes. Now let me explain. See here. Wait. Now, for example, 1.86, then 2.78, 2.78. Now see, wait. Now my question is whether they are like or unlike. Whether they are like decimal or unlike decimal. So see here, after decimal there are two digits. 8 and 6. After decimal there are two digits, 7 and 8. Yes, so number of digits are same. There are two digits after decimal, so they are like. These two are like. Right. These two are like decimals. No. Then this, yes. Then these two will be like, and then third one will be unlike. Even if it is a group, your answer will be they are unlike. In group, we say the answer is unlike, because for like decimal, we want all the decimal to be like decimals. If one of them is unlike, then the whole answer will be unlike. The whole answer will... Wait. Now 4.86, 4.86 and 17.86. And now whether they are like decimals or unlike decimals. Yes, tell me. Why they are like? Why? Yeah, see here, after decimal, after point, no, both have same number of two digits are there, 8 and 6. Then next one is 15.36. Whether these are like, yes or no? No, it also be like, because after decimal there are two digits. After decimal two digit, and after decimal two digit, digit need not be same. We are interested in number of digit. So in all three, they are having same number of digit after decimal. So write down, are like decimals. They all are like decimals. Write on this. They all are like decimals. Yes, underline. Yes, now we stop here. This video I will upload today by 2 o'clock. Yes, by 2 o'clock this video I will upload. Yes.